What's going on, world? It's your girl, Nephew Rap, Sister Vibe Session, right here, Major Zone Radio. And listen, we always bringing y'all some of the hottest independent artists that are out here doing the damn thing, getting it out the mud. And listen, y'all, we have such a special treat on the show today. It's a pleasure to have Yung Martez. What's going on? How are you?
I definitely appreciate y'all for having me. Man, it's been crazy. I'm still in Dallas, but definitely appreciate y'all for having me for shit show.
Of course, it's all love, man. I've been seeing you doing your thing, moving around. So we're gonna get into that in a second. But before we do that, tell the people real quick what city you repping today.
I represent Houston, man. I was born in Louisiana, but I was raised in Houston since a kid. You know, man, I feel hard to be exact. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, Houston been good to me, so I'm just trying to return the favor, you know.
Okay, I love that. Shout out to H-Town, man. Houston is doing so many big things right now. So shout out to y'all, big pressure. So I see you moving around in Dallas right now. You're on the road. We want to get into that. How is Dallas treating you so far?
And that is beautiful, man. Good food, great vibes, shit, man. I like this shit. It's live, super
Okay.
live. I'm looking around, seeing what I can see. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm in other cities, I be looking around a lot, and they kind of like tell me what the rap about sometimes too, and give me ideas. You know what I mean?
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So you be making the music off of the experiences, the things you're seeing, going through,
Nah,
all of that.
for shit show.
Okay, I like that. I'm here for that energy. So I understand you're on tour right now. I've seen you doing your thing. How's the tour going, man? I feel like you hitting every city in the whole South, East, West, you everywhere. How's the tour going?
Man, it's good, and it's the beautiful thing about it is just meeting new people and being able to connect with them. You know what I mean? Being able to connect with the people like I connect back at home with people. You know what I mean? It's one thing to connect with people in your hometown. It's another thing when you go to somebody else's shit and they feel the same way about you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's what's been like hella special to me. Like niggas, I'm looking at my my ground right notifications, and I'm just looking at all the people that's following me, and as I tap on them, it's Dallas, 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 Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh.
that shit is crazy. Like people tapping in, people
Yeah.
posting me on their social medias, people feeling honored and special to have me in they places to be. Just shit crazy. It's
Yeah.
amazing though. Yeah,
Listen.
it shows you in real time that man, it's bigger than home. It's bigger than your neighborhood. It's bigger than your house. Real life is bigger than all that shit. Like,
I understand, but that's real because I've been checking you out, man, and you really listen. If y'all don't know about Yung Martez, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, you under a rock right now because he's out here making big noise. Okay, period. But that's beautiful. It's always a beautiful thing to be in the vibe of your moment and to have the people love you, receive you. It's always a beautiful thing. But we all know that being on the road, being on tour, it comes with highs, lows, ups, downs. It's crazy. You're not sleeping. It's all kinds of stuff that comes with being on tour. So what would you say is like one of the wildest
I mean,
things that's ever happened being on the road?
uh, man, I'm gonna be honest. Like dealing with these bitch ass laws. You know what I'm saying? That's been the wildest thing that happened to me. Dealing with the laws, and giving you a hard time, putting your handcuffs out like this stuff. I mean, outside of that, I ain't never really went crazy like that. I ain't go up and protected me very well over this road in these different cities. He's been allowing me to receive as, uh, as many signs as I can from him, from his angels, to really keep me moving safe, really keep me safe and protected out here. You know what I mean? Because anybody can get touched, but it's just really about how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I'm just say that, man. Outside of that, man, it's been beautiful, man. I can't wait to go to the next city. I think I go to Kansas next.
Okay.
Wichita, Kansas next. I'm gonna flow through that bitch and see what it do. You know what I mean?
Okay. Listen. Yeah, listen,
Yeah.
Young Martez not playing with y'all. Okay. Kansas, he coming. He in your city next. Make sure y'all pull up, support all of that, because that's how we doing it. Big pressure, big energy. So, I've seen you doing your thing, man. You really out here grinding right now. What would you say is like the biggest moment of your career so far?
Uh, that's a great question. I think the biggest moment of my career was when I was, and this probably happened back in 2017, but the biggest moment of my career is when I was able to actually get in the studio with Scarface,
Wow.
and I was able to do a record with him. I mean, I know people are like, oh, Scarface, he old school. Nobody youngsters don't care about man. Scarface is the same nigga who was in the studio with Tupac. What is you talking about?
Yes.
Like that shit amazing. You know what I'm saying? So, and Tupac is somebody that the world still honor and listen to and respect in today's time, young and old. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that was probably one of my biggest moments, being honest.
That's super dope, man. Shout out to Scarface, literally a legend in the game. He deserves all the respect that he's due. So, what was that
Sure.
like? Like when you had that moment, and like, cause me personally, if it were me, I'd be nervous as hell on the ends. I had to keep it cool, keep it classy, but I'd be like, yo, I'm in here with Scarface. How was that moment for you?
Nah, that shit was crazy. Just, we're doing a record and I come up with the hook and I sing that shit and do my part. And then he vibing to what I'm saying. And the fact that he feeling what I'm saying lets me know that I'm somebody special too.
Mhm.
That shit
Okay.
was crazy.
Shout out to Scarface, man. That's a big play right there. So,
Yeah.
okay, what's the record with him? Is it out right now or
Yeah, it's how it's called I Wonder.
okay? All right, that's a bet. I know we got the new single, but y'all make sure y'all check out the record with Scarface. Please and thank you. Okay. So,
What's
okay,
up?
so who are some of your OGs in the game that either, took you under their wing or kind of taught you some things or positioned you to win? Who's some people that you really want to give that appreciation to right now?
Man, long live Papa Steve, man. Man, bro took me when I was like damn 12, 13, 14. And he seen something different in me and allowed me not to put down a microphone ever since.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when there was times that I wanted to say, fuck this shit, bro was still like, nah, nigga, we gon' think I'm spending my hard earned money on this shit and help you with this shit for nothing, nigga. We finna get this shit.
Mhm.
And it kept me motivated. And, now that he gone, he passed from the COVID shit. He had cancer, but the COVID shit, he caught the COVID and that made the shit kind of like spread up and spread, right? But now that he gone, it's like, nah, I feel like I gotta go extra hard. And I damn near feel like that's what I needed to go ahead and cross over this hump that I've been trying to get over forever. Because if I stop, then it's like everything he did for me when he was living was for nothing.
Mm.
So I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't give up because he's gone. Even though I feel a bit more empty inside when it comes to this rap shit. Now that he ain't here because we started together, but if I stop, then everything he did for me when he was living, that shit all for nothing. And I know he's gonna be pissed if I stop. So I ain't stopping no time soon. So that's one person. And man, my manager on the phone, Fry, man, Fry, OG nigga too, man. He um, bro been on my ass so tough, like, but it's been a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spiritual connection amongst man, bro, and just helping me understand sight beyond sight a bit more than I already do. You know what I mean? So like, man, shout out to all my big homies, man. There's so many of them that get game from here and there, but these are two main guys. Shout out to my nigga V too. I mean,
Okay.
V, Kel, Mike. Shout out to all my niggas, man. A lot of big homies really take a lot of liking to me, bro. And I'm very
Okay.
grateful.
That's beautiful. I love that. Definitely rest in peace to one of your OGs. But I love the fact that you have them in your corner, you're doing it for them. And then a lot of artists, I ain't gonna say they don't really listen to their OGs, but there's a lot of artists out right now that kind of want to do things their way. And, they don't have that thing where they really allow themselves to learn the game. So, I gotta salute you, because the fact that you not only name them, but the way you speak about them shows me that, it shows everybody that you appreciate what they do for us. Because even me, like, I got some OGs, I don't know where I would have been without some of them. So we always want to always show them that love and that respect that they deserve. So shout out to them. Absolutely. Big energy. I like that. So you've been really out here doing your thing. You got a lot of love behind you right now, but we all know that with the love and with all the winning, that also creates hate too. So how do you deal with ops and haters at this point in your career?
Man, every interview they ask the same question, and I have to give my same answer.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is, you cannot name a battery that don't operate off a positive and a negative.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, I'm doing something positive. I'm getting my shit going. I'm working. Well, it's gonna be some negative shit to that. Like, it ain't real life if it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they ain't hating, you ain't working.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, that's how I deal with that. You can't take everything personal. You know what I mean? Just because they hating on you don't mean it's personal. Like, I hate to say that shit, but it's normal now.
Yeah. No, that's a
Normal
major key.
It's normal to have haters when you really doing something out here. You know what I mean? It's just, shit, it is what it is, man. Something you'll probably never be able to change.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's a major key. I mean, big gem right there. If you don't have the haters, you're not doing it right. So that just shows people are watching, man. People are keeping up with you, and you're right. It comes with the territory.
Right.
But you're gonna do your thing regardless. Okay. Period.
Got to.
Got to. Okay. So I've been checking out your gram, getting familiar with everything. And man, you've been in so many different rooms. You've been shaking hands. I seen you with Bebe. I seen you on the move. You out here. But I also saw that you had met King Von. I saw a picture with you two together. So that was beautiful. You had the pleasure to meet him when he was still with us. So what was that moment like for you?
Nah, it was cool. So look, with King Von, let me tell you, it was crazy. So I had seen bro in the mall earlier that day. I'm sorry, 100 niggas deep. You know what I'm saying? Niggas taking pictures with him and shit. And we was walking through and he seen me, but I didn't want no picture. I wasn't going crazy and doing all that extra shit like everybody normally be. But I seen him though. He seen me. We locked eyes. And then after we left, we was at Lennox Mall in Atlanta. And then after we left, he left. And then we ended up leaving too. But we ended up at the same studio. And the studio we was at, my nigga Dre, shout out to my nigga Dre, First Class Recording Studio. I was in Atlanta. You can't really go in that studio. The way they got that bitch like Obama in that motherfucker. Like, ain't no just going in that studio. There's niggas with fucking M16s and all kind of shit at the driveway waiting on you. You gotta check in the right way type shit. So, like you gonna have niggas like King Von, Lil Baby, all them niggas in their studio because that's a high profile studio, right? But when he see me come through that bitch and talking to Dre, and Dre is the owner of that bitch, and everybody know who Dre, this Dre shit. We all here with this Dre shit. And he see me fucking with Dre, kicking it with Dre. I ain't like, damn, now I seen you at the mall. I'm like, hell yeah. I seen you taking pictures with all your people and shit. I ain't want to fuck with you. I knew it was gonna make sense later on. Shit, if it meant for me to fuck with you, shit, I'm gonna be able to fuck with you, and you right here. Mm-hmm. And that nigga sat down right beside me and kicked it with me.
Wow.
And we talked for like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. That shit was crazy. It was like everybody was tuning into the conversation, but shit, it was like I already knew him. I wasn't talking to him like no fan. And well, it wasn't. It was on some real man to man shit. Like, okay, fuck this famous rap shit right now, type shit.
Okay.
And we started chopping game, bro, because King One's also a spiritual nigga, whether niggas people know it or not.
I can see that. I can feel that he was like that. What's one thing, without getting too much into the conversation, because I know obviously it's something that you hold dear, but what's something that he said to you in that moment that you'll keep with you forever, that stuck with you forever?
Really? No shit, really. I mean, it really wasn't nothing just. It was a special conversation, but it really wasn't nothing specific that I could just say, man, that stuck out to me. Basically, all the shit we was talking about was really shit that we relate to, just on some rapper shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like one thing he did say is, nigga, don't rush it. Yeah, I know niggas want to blow it, don't rush it. Once the shit turn on, ain't no turning off.
Okay.
That's one thing. But once this shit turn on, ain't no turning off. Yeah.
That's some good advice.
Yeah, real shit. Outside of that though, it wasn't nothing really like shit. We just all talking, kicking, popping our shit. You know, a few niggas with us too. But it was just a pleasure meeting, bro, and fucking with him and the way we met. Nigga, I just seen you at the mall and now you right here. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure is.
That's a beautiful moment, man. Love that story. Rest in peace to King Von, man. But that's dope that you definitely had that moment to connect with him. I know you'll keep that with you for a long time. That's dope. Okay. So what's next for Yung Martez? Where do you see yourself in the music game, in the entertainment game? Because you already out here applying pressure, period. Where do you see yourself a year from now? What's something you want to do or vision you have for yourself by this time next year?
And I need to have a #1 Billboard song.
Okay.
And I don't want it bought. I want it earned. See what I mean?
Okay. You gotta manifest that. Hey, he said it. I always say you put it out in the atmosphere. You never know. Okay. So we're gonna get behind what you got going on.
And I want to be alive to enjoy this shit.
Absolutely.
I don't want everybody to jam with me because I done died on some tragic shit. I want to be alive and enjoying everything I've been working hard for.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the goal right there. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to be here to support you, man. You got a lot of fans. You got a lot of people rooting for you. So, it's up. It's up and it's stuck at this point. So speaking of music, I know you got a new record that's popping right now. It's lit right now. You got the Let Me Test It. I heard it. You definitely got a bop with that. Tell us a little bit about how that joint came about for you.
I mean, really on the cool, like I was in the studio with my nigga EXO. I'm not sure if y'all know what EXO is, but I was in the studio with my nigga EXO, and one of my managers, that nigga like, we need that beat. I was like, man, I don't like that beat. He's like, we need that beat. I don't give a damn what you're talking about. That's different. And really on the cool, he really forced me to do that shit. Really. But I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have fun with it. It's time to have some fun right now. And I mean, that's how I came. You know what I mean? That's how I came on that beat.
Okay.
Yep.
So what's it about? Is it a certain female or something? What's the Let Me Test It? Where the inspiration come from on that joint?
Let Me Test It is really basically like, if you're a real man, being honest, no disrespect to nobody else going on in the world, but if you're a real man, every beautiful woman you see, you're gonna be like, damn, she fine. Damn, I know that pussy fine. I know she probably got some good foot. You know what I'm talking about? For real, just being honest. I'm just being honest. Like, so that's kind of like, well, let me test how it came about.
Okay.
Yep.
You kept it real. Listen, that's why people love your music. You just gonna keep it real. You're gonna get that real perspective. But that's life. Right. That's real life right there.
Right. No, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So the record's out right now, right? On all the streaming platforms and everything?
Yeah, it's out.
Okay. All right, dope. So y'all listen, make sure y'all go get that brand new Yung Martez. Let me test it. Make sure you download it, stream it, add it to your playlist. Tell a friend and tell a friend. How? Put it on repeat, okay? Because that's how we doing right here on the Vibe Session on Periada. Yung Martez, I just want to thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We absolutely appreciate you for tapping in with us. We're going to get behind what you got going on. And always, any way that we can support you, support the movement, support the vibe, absolutely let us know. Okay? So before we get out of here, please tell the people where they can find you on social media, online, and everything like that so we can keep up with the movement.
You can follow me online right now, YUNGMARTZ, YUNGMARTZ, Yung Martez. And y'all hit me up, man. Hit me up, man. Show me some love, man. I'm grateful for it.